He loves nature, outdoors, animals, and munching on mushrooms. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blaster-Caded Painting. It is still Middle-earth month here on the channel, and today we are painting Radagast the Brown. Now, Radagast comes with 3 separate miniatures. I think that's how they sell it now. He comes with him with the sled with the rabbits, but there's no instructions to put that together. So, yeah. He comes as a sitting version that you can put on an eagle, which is really cool. And then the regular just on foot version. So we're going to paint that one, and we'll show you how to paint the other ones as well. He is, I believe, what Games Workshop calls fine cast? Not a fan. And I know that a lot of people aren't fans, but yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is give the miniature a spray of gray here, all over, and then we're going to take some German gray. This is going to go on his, like, ripped up pants that are like shorts, basically, and also one of his shoes. Going to be his left shoe in this case. I hope you guys like brown, because there's a lot of brown coming. This is just like a little bit of black, eventually like grayish black, but yep. And we're going to take some camel brown next, and this is going to go on his one shoe, because he's got different shoes on, and his hat for sure, and also he's got a shoulder messenger bag there that he collects his roots and I don't know, spices? What does he collect? Roots? Mushrooms? Well, he probably gets some mushrooms in there. Anyway, camel brown is going on those areas. Next, we're taking some dark leather here, and this is going to go on his sleeves and also his undershirt. So he's got, he's definitely got layers on. This is not like Gandalf or Saruman, who are, for the most part, one color with maybe some belts and stuff, but he's out in the wilderness. He's got some layers, you know, layers up. I would imagine this is very hot and smells terrible in the summer. Well, that, and he lets birds poop down the side of his face. That probably doesn't help much. Next, we're taking some Gore Grunta fur. This is a very orangey brown, and it's going to go all over the overcoat that he has. So, yeah, just get it on there. Gore Grunta fur is a wonderful color. It's one of my favorites from that line. And we're going to take some Nazdrag yellow, and this is just going to go on the fur pelt that he has around his shoulders. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to take a picture of the bottle, but we're going to do some light tone from the Army Painter. That's what we're using. And that's going to go all over his beard and hair. He's got a bit of a, sort of like a brownish white beard instead of just like a white beard. Dirty, in other words. Now we're going to take some human flesh. This is going to go on his face and his fingertips, and also that little bit of leg that he's got showing down there. Showing off a little bit of leg out in the woods. Next, we're grabbing some leaf green, and this is just going to go on the foliage he has in his mushroom delivery bag. Now we're taking some wood next, and yeah, you can probably guess it. It's going to go all over his staff. I think this is the staff he ends up giving to Gandalf. Either way. We're going to take some bone brown next, and this is going to go on the wrappings on his hands. Next, we're taking some Ready Terra, and this is going to be our first highlight up on the Gore Grunta fur. So we're going to be doing a lot of layers here because we want this jacket to look definitely layered up, but also kind of a scratchy, worn leather. So we want to do quite a bit of layers here. So we're going to take some green ochre, and we're going to add that to our Ready Terra, and we're going to do another layer up and save some of that green ochre off to the side because we're going to need that again. We are going to try and double use our colors here to get away with doing more things with less colors, I guess. But yeah, we're going to add in more green ochre and just keep layering him up until we really like what we're looking at. So yeah, more green ochre again, lighten it up even more, and definitely little tiny highlights and lines here, and it's okay if they're scratchy and not perfect because it's going to just add to the jacket quite a bit. And this will be the last layer up. This is just mostly the edges as much as we can, or the direct center there, like, yeah. And this ends up looking really good, really worn. Next, that green ochre, like I said, keep it off to the side, and we're going to do up a layer on his hat and his shoe, also his messenger bag. And yeah, like, this is a really good color for this, so it goes over that camel brown really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that green ochre. It's got a lot of uses. Then we'll add some vampiric flesh into that green ochre and do another layer up. So like I did say, we're going to be doing a lot of layers. We're going to be pushing things up quite a bit to get him looking as best as we can. And I don't know if I wanted to add lots of layers because of the resin. I was not happy with how he looks with the resin. I don't know what it is about that fine cast, which I know people call fail cast, but yeah, not a huge fan. Next, I'm taking some radiant flesh here, and yep, I'm going to do up his face, which is his nose, his brow, his cheeks, and a little bit on his lower lip, if you can manage it. If not, it's fine. And also his fingers. Just do your best for the fingers. It's not as easy with the material. It's not straight. Yeah, let's take some light flesh and add it into our radiant flesh and do another layer up. And maybe that's one of the other problems with this fine cast material, is that things aren't straight, they're wobbly. I would say the details are wobbly. Like, they're just not, some of the details are really crisp and then others aren't. Oh yeah, don't forget to do his little legs down here. And then add in a little bit more light flesh and do it again. It's just layering everything up. Staying away from the recesses. And we're going to take some dark sea gray next. And we're going to do a layer up on that dark color. I think we did German uniform, Russian uniform. I can't even remember now. Yeah, anyway, doing a layer up there. Then we're going to take some pale gray next. Keep this out. We're going to need it again. And, yep, another layer up on all of the black or gray, whatever it was. German gray? I mean, I'm recording this. I just looked at it, and I cannot remember. But, yeah, we're also going to use it on the beard. So, that's the first layer up on his beard. That's what I was saying. Keep a little bit of it out here. Next, we're taking some silver gray. And we're going to do up the next layer up on his beard and hair. So yeah, just go through with that silver gray, add in your highlights with that. Again, makes it hard with the material because the details are like soft or like melt into each other, so you're almost painting the idea of the beard instead of just actually painting the beard and hair. Next, we're taking some light brown here, and this is just going to go as a highlight up on his staff. So just hit the raised areas, follow kind of where the wood paint went, and just hit those raised parts and ignore the recesses. It's just a quick layer up for that. Next, we're grabbing some blanched berry here, and this is going to be for his undercoat. So this little part down here, and then his sleeves. And same thing we've been doing the whole time. We're just hitting the high spots and leaving the recesses. We get a shirt that just says "Leave the recesses alone." Some mulberry next, and do another layer up. Yep, I like those blancberry and mulberry. They're very nice for that reddish leather kind of look. But like I told you guys, there's going to be a ton of brown here. And we're going to take some aqua alchemy next and just hit that gem that he has in his staff, and then you can take a little bit of that silver gray that we used on the beard and just do a highlight up on just the edges of the gem. Next, we're grabbing some ice yellow, and unfortunately my thumb blocks this, but I'm just blotting it onto the poop on the side of his head because he got bird poop. And we're going to take some yellow ochre next, a layer up on the fur wrapping he has, the fur wrapping. And yeah, just a real quick one there. Greenskin, do a highlight up of those plants that he has in his bag. Do the base, and he's all done. So Radagast the Brown, what do you guys think? I'm not a fan of that material at all. The resin, fail cast, fine cast, whatever they want to call it. Were these metal when they first came out? That was the idea, was that they were metal? I mean, didn't they stop making metal a while ago? The movies have been out for a while, but anyway, I think I would have preferred to have the plastic one. I think there was a plastic one they released of him like walking down a log. I think that was the first one that they released for him. But if they're not using plastic for the Hobbit stuff anymore, then that makes sense. Either way, yeah, I enjoyed painting him as a character. I don't enjoy that material. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the description below. I had a lot of fun. Radagast is a fun character, and it's nice, even though how much they changed in The Hobbit, it's nice to see him, because he's not really in The Lord of the Rings at all, but he does do stuff in like the appendices and in the background. But yeah, it was a nice addition to the movie. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon supporters, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, LK, Blaster Boy Mike, and Stuart Drake. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And thank you to all you guys for watching today. I hope you guys are enjoying Middle-earth Month. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys have a great rest of your day.